What's up, you guys? Comment review back here. Dallas Carolina game just concluded with a Carolina Panthers victory. Uh, Final of 16-8. Carolina controlled the game from the get go. They never trailed. Consistently got pressure on Dak, avoided pressure on Cam Newton for the majority of the game. Had some injuries occur in the game, never a good thing, but again, some adversity we had to overcome. A few things here. First thing, Cam Newton had a great game, managed the game well, did what he needed to win, and put himself in good positions for the majority of the game. Just some comparisons here. Dak had 170 passing yards on 19 of 29 passing, good for 65.5% percentage with an 81.1 quarterback rating. Now Cam Newton put up 161 yards on 17 of 26 passing, good for a 65.4% completion percentage and an 82.4 quarterback rating. Now, two really similar games from the two quarterbacks, but what you've got to consider is we sacked Dak 6 times to Cam only being sacked 3 times. First of all, that's huge. Second, Dak only had, I believe, 20-some-odd rushing yards to Cam Newton's 59 rushing yards and a touchdown. So, great guy. Great there. Our rushing game vastly outperformed Dallas's. We outrushed them 127-95. Held Zeke to 69 total yards and a touchdown. And just all together kept that team bottled up and did a great job there receiving. Like I said, not much to do in the pass game. Funchess had a solid game, 4 or 5 catches, 50-some-odd yards, no touchdowns. DJ Moore caught a couple passes. Ian Thomas caught a couple passes. Christian McCaffrey shined in the passing game. He made Dallas players look silly time and time again, just doing as he pleased, basically, for most of the game. The defense was the real story here. Luke stepped up and was a grown man like usual. He made 12 to 13 tackles and was just a general nuisance to the Dallas offense for the majority of the game. Had a couple pressures on Dak. Mario Addison had a couple sacks. Kawan Short had a couple sacks. And just some guys here and there sprinkled in, got some pressure. But Dak was never comfortable against that touted Cowboys offensive line. That is saying something. Carolina's defense has a scary pass rush this year and will continue to do so for the majority of the season. Now, as far as injuries go, Luke did get hurt for a little bit. He did come back for the final drive. Everything was clear with him. I believe it was what I was led to believe was cramps. Darrell Williams is probably the biggest injury story of the game. He is our all-pro right tackle. He went out with a right knee injury. It's the same knee he injured earlier in training camp. He was carted off the field. Don't know anything at this point. I will keep you guys updated. And Greg Olsen went out with a foot injury. Ian Thomas filled in, but it was just not the same. It won't be with a rookie compared to Greg Olsen. On other rookies, DJ Moore, like I said, he performed adequately. He had some things done nice for him. And Dante Jackson played pretty well, had some pass breakups. He got beat some, but that's to be expected for a rookie. But just all together, they played really well. Special teams, we did some things here and there. Damier Byrd had a really good punt return early in the game. Led to some nice things being done on the offense. But like I said, the real story here was the fact that despite DeMarcus Lawrence feasting on our backups, we did escape mostly unscathed, only 3 sacks given up, and pressuring and sacking Dak 6 times, taking advantage of some things going on with their offensive line. And just altogether, a good win for Carolina. Get the season started off on a right note, heading into Atlanta next week. Keep pounding, and I'll see you guys next time.